You're welcome to Jedala Fashion Guide. In today's video, we are going to be learning how to make a cowl sleeve. So to start, you will need your basic sleeve pattern. If you do not have it, you just quickly draft it. Very easy. Just get your paper, get the length that you want. Just watch how I'm going to draft this. My bust is 40, my armhole length is 10. Use cap height is 4.25. For seam, the round sleeve is 13, which is 6.5, 1 inch for seam. So this is my basic sleeve. So after I've gotten the basic sleeve, the next thing is to rule this cap height. Now one thing with a cowl sleeve is that a cowl sleeve is an elongated cap sleeve. Okay, so a cowl sleeve it has an elongated cap. So you want to place this on another paper. But before you do that, you cut out the cap. Now when you are cutting out the cap, don't make the mistake that I make by cutting it straight. I first of all cut mine straight using the 1 inch gap, and I also went as far as cutting this side. I had something like this. I cut through straight, and I also cut here. Then I got another paper and place it on it, the bigger paper. Okay, I got a bigger paper, and then I place what I've cut. I place them straight. I don't want to cut this so that I'll be able to use it for the right demonstration. Okay, let me just show you how I did it. I cut it straight like this. And then place it on another paper and just spread them at interval like this. Do that, you are going to have an outcome like this. See, these are the plates, but they are just straight. You're going to have this. So instead of cutting it straight, you cut it at an angle. Instead of cutting it straight like this, cut them at an angle. Okay, you slant it instead. That is, you slant it like this to do your marking like this. You slant it. So instead of the straight, you slant it so that it will be like a V. Okay, so when you do that, you now place it on the other paper. So you see where I tried to slant it. So this was the straight one that I cut before. Okay, so when it was not when it gave me this straight one, I decided to slant it to be like a V. This is how it will appear, like a V. So if it's on a V form, you now put this on your fabric and now cut it out. Okay, and then the interval that you have in between, like this, and I have an interval of 1.5, and then the wideness of what I've cut was 1 inch. So you pick here and you match it up with here, and then you pin. After you have done that, you measure 1 inch to know where you're going to start from again, which is just started from here. Then you measure 1.5 again, and then you pinch this to join here. Sorry, let me get my pins. So like I was saying, the way I'm going to position the slants that you have cut is the distance between each of them, I've made mine to be 1.5. so it depends on how much fabric that you have. You can make yours 2 inches or 3 inches. If you want the cowl to come out very well, let the distance between yours be 3 inches. But for this tutorial, mine is 1.5. So 1.5 like this. You take this, you bring it to this side like this, and then you pin. Okay, the distance is 1 inch. Okay, so from here to here again, another 1.5. You take it and put it on this end of this end, the end of this one. You pick it like this. That is this. From here to here is 1.5. You take it and bring it close like this. And then you pin. So the distance here is also 1. From here to here is 1.5. So you take this 1.5, you bring it to this place like this, and then you pin. That is how you're going to repeat all. From here to here is 1, from here to here is 1.5. You pick this, you bring it close to this place, and then you pin it. You repeat same for this other side. So when you are through, you are going to have something like this. So you see the difference. It will give you the cowl shape that you want. Okay, so let me just remove these pins and just show you one more time with the fabric. This is the starting point. Okay, the distance you have that I used was 1.5. Okay, so you pick the first 1.5, you match it to this starting like this, then you pin. You leave a 1 inch, you leave a 1 inch gap. Here is 1 inch, and then from there measure 1.5. So you take this 1.5, we match it to where you have the 1 inch like this, then you pin. you have the 1-inch gap, the 1.5. You take the 1.5, put it at the ending of the 1-inch gap like this, then you pin. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just do the same thing. I want to have 6 as well. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, so 2 more. 1 inch. My 1 inch is here. Then from there 1.5. So when you check what you have here, 6.5, it should correspond with what you have here. Okay, so you see it. So this is how it came out. So compare this to when you do it straight. If you do it, place it straight, this is what you're going to have. So I'll put both of them on the mannequin and for you to see how it looks like. And then one more thing, to cut it out, to get the shape of the, you just get your pattern, the basic sleeve pattern, you just get it back again. I'll quickly gum this back to show you what to do next. So if you prefer this, what you do is to get your basic sleeve pattern again, you place it on it and reshape, trimming out the excess that you have, okay, so that it can fit well into your dress. You just place it like this. That means you will trim here off, you trim here off, and then you get the shape that you want. So it's just small, you are going to trim. But if it is this one, so you may not need to really trim. So what you do is just to, this is the middle, just measure where you have your, just measure where you have your, this is where you have the length. So if you are going to fold it into 2, it's going to be like this. Okay, so you can also place your basic pattern on it to see if there's anything you need to trim. So if you see this now, there's really nothing to trim, so you can use this like this. So just put both of them on the mannequin and then let me know what you think concerning both of them. So this is what both of them look like. This is the one that is slanted. The type of fabric you use also matters. Ankara fabric is not too good in making a cowl sleeve. Then look at the other one, the one that was the straight one. So which do you prefer? For Ankara fabric, I think this straight one will be better, but for a fabric that is soft and easily flows, the V type will be better. So let me know what you think between A and B. So one more thing, let me just show you something. Before you attach to your sleeve, make sure to sew here down. Sew here down where you have the pleat. Sew it down so that it doesn't keep moving. So I have come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you find it helpful. Let me know which you prefer, the A, which is a straight one, this, or the B, which I made in a V form. So let me know what you think and get back to me. okay, on the comment section below. I'll see you again in another video. I remain G Joy.